All right. How do I say this? Um, it's been 2 days since I graduated. I have a computer science degree, an undergrad degree. I've been in the States for 4 years now, and you know, I have an employment authorization, so I'll be here realistically like 2 years more, if not more, which is a big possibility. But it's a big accomplishment, bro. No matter how much I try to like downplay it or whatever, like it is a big accomplishment, and this is me celebrating it, like literally. Me talking about it is me like trying to recognize that it's a big deal, especially like I'm an only child. You know what I'm saying? Like I came from a small city. I come from a very small city. It's not really exposed to like modern things, right? Like it's not the biggest city with the biggest economy or whatever. It's really like it's like a bubble, and I feel like it's very easy to get stuck in the bubble because you don't have a lot of perspectives to learn about the real world, and it's very hard to like get out of that bubble. You know, there's barely any jobs. The money's not good, and it's just like it's very outdated. Like it's like it feels like it's still stuck in 2000s or some shit, if not less. But I applied to school because I wanted to come to the States ever since I was like 10, 11 or something. But I never knew how to, right? Like, how do I even, like, someone that coming from somewhere where even a family spending like $1,000 a year, or like even a family spending $1,000 in a span of 6 months is like crazy. So coming from that background, it's never realistic. Like, and I was able to like look out of it, and I somehow had that vision that I wanted to come to the States. So I started applying to schools when I was like 18, and I think 18, 17 is when I started taking it serious. Okay, this is the steps that I need to do. This is a realistic way of me getting there. But I remember, because like I used to talk about it to my friends or like anyone. I even like consulted or like went to a counselor or like a consultant, and I asked them when I was 16, I want to go to the States. How can I make that a reality? And this is the most consistent response that I would get, like constantly, from anyone that I would talk to. It's not possible. And it's not possible. Why are you thinking about it? It is not possible. And most of the times I would get laughed at. I would just get struck down. Like, they would just tell me to basically give up, right? Like, why are you thinking about stuff like this? This is not possible at all. Coming from your background, you're not qualified. These are the things that I heard, bro. And there was a point when by the time I was like 17, 18, when it was time for college applications, I basically gave up. I was like, they're right. I don't have the scores. I don't have the exam scores. I don't have the extracurriculars because we never even we never even knew what that was. The school that I went to, like my curriculum was like, you just gotta make sure you would have final exams every year, and you just have to do pretty good in those written tests, and that's gonna like basically, if you get a 90% in all of your final exams every fucking year, then you're basically elite. And realistically, bro, like them scores doesn't get you anywhere where I come from. Realistically, so loud in the city, bro. But I gave up. Um, damn, bro, tweaking out at 1 p.m., bro. Come on now. But anyway, but I gave up on that dream, bro. Like I remember it was like 8 months before graduation of high school, and you know, I had a special someone at that time. She basically like picked me up through the entire process, being like, "This is what you dream about. We can tell that you're really not doing good in life right now. Like I'm just constantly just quiet. I was quiet for months. I ain't talked to nobody, and my energy was down, just at a really bad state. But she picked me up, bro. She was like, "It doesn't even matter if you don't get in or not. Just apply. Just try. How are you gonna even think about winning the game if you don't play the game? Just apply. Doesn't matter what the consequence. Just do it. This research, I'm gonna stay up with you every night researching. In fact, I might apply with you. You know what I'm saying?" She did that. She did that whole pep talk thing with me for like a week straight, every day, consistently, and I started believing in her, and which made me believe in myself. And I feel like so I did. I applied. I got my motivation back. I was like, yeah, I could get in. Even if I don't, like, at least I know I tried. So I did all that, researched a lot, how it works, how to get in the States. And I would try to talk about it to my friends, like, bro, everybody laughed at me, bro. It's actually crazy. Like, everybody would laugh at my face, and I would just get so much backlash. Like, they would make me feel like I'm an idiot. Like, I would get made fun of for the accent that I fake. I would get made fun of the things that I dream about or the life that I would envision. And I'll probably never get over it. I'll have that grudge maybe forever, and I feel like that drains me sometimes, like, cause it's still it's still an energy that's pretty negative. You know what I'm saying? And having that kind of energy in your heart is like, it still drains you, bro. Like any kind of hate, any kind of animosity, yeah, any kind of like negative energy that you have, bro. You know, it's not good. It changes how you see the world, how you see people. I don't want to live like that, but it still haunts me, bro. Cause like, as friends, as family, bro, you're supposed to like. I think you're supposed to make the people you care about, make them believe in their dreams. Yeah, I didn't really have that. I was told to not dream big. Every time I would mention something that I would really like or love for one to do, everyone said, "Bro, it's just the laughing part that gets to me to this day, bro. Like, how you gonna laugh at someone for actually like trying to dream? You know what I'm saying? Like, but I tried to do as much as I could. I remember being anxious every day. Like, if I don't get this acceptance letter, I'm cooked. Like, I would have to do things or be somewhere, go somewhere to study where I don't want to be, and I would be miserable. But I somehow made it. You know what I'm saying? Like, where I come from, it's even it's already pretty rare for someone to go to like a bigger city. So even for someone to go outside the country, let alone it be the United States, it's like crazy, right? Like I'm saying it's a 1% chance of someone going, and I did it. I was able to. You know, I got to the States, came by myself. I've been an only child my entire life. You know, I didn't really have anyone to look up to be honest, because I recognized the kind of people that I would want to look up to, but like the people that were around me didn't necessarily meet that criteria. So I was a pretty lost kid for a while, like, but you know I found things to kind of look up to by myself. I even though it wasn't like people that were around me, it's kind of sad, but I still figured out what kind of person that I wanted to be. Um, but you know, like I didn't have the best guidance. I didn't have a lot of people to like take care of me. My mom was like pretty sick my entire life. Like she was kind of bedridden in a way. You know what I'm saying? Like she wasn't the typical housewife. Cause she was like really sick ever since I was born. I don't really want to talk about my dad because he tried his best, but then again, the kind of person that I am today doesn't really represent him. You know what I'm saying? But he been there. Like I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for him. But I'm just saying I built my own character. But you know, so I graduated and all these emotions, bro, like of my past life. When I was like in those ages, like it's just crazy to not have anyone believe in you, bro. Like growing up, I've always been the underdog. Like everything that I do, from both friends and family, bro. Like I just never. I just never had anyone believe in me. They would always just tell me that I can't. But I never took it like that. That shit hurt. Like that shit challenges your view on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But the things that I wanted to do or that I did was not because of someone else's validation though. Even if you're gonna tell me I'm shit, like I don't really care. I'ma still do it because I this is what I like. This is what I enjoy. You know what I'm saying? And I just kept at it, bro. Like just start fucking maxing. You know what I'm saying? Just start attribute maxing, bro. Like, and when you get to a point where people can't deny it, they literally see it happening. They just stay quiet, bro. None of that shit. Like, oh shit, you really like that? You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. Cause when you really like that, what they gonna do is like they gonna keep quiet. They start throwing shade. Maybe not in front of you, but the shade's there. And you can tell. But I came to the States by myself. Started figuring shit out in a country 10,000 miles away. Learning the culture, learning how people are, how to make friends and shit. Like I was lonely as fuck the first couple of months because I didn't know, because everything was so different. Like people were different. I was trying to figure out how people are. So you know, it was really hard to connect to people, and I was insecure by the way I talked. Like my English was pretty good, but I still had an accent, so I'd be pretty insecure of like saying shit. You know what I'm saying? But then I remember my first group of friends. One person in particular, she like took me in her friend group, and that was it. That was my breakthrough. Like after that, I just got comfortable. really found out myself, really got comfortable in my own skin and shit. But I've had ups and downs. Like I lost someone very close to me my freshman year. It's been a journey, bro. Because of that, I was on probation, or I was gonna be on probation, because that semester was tough as fuck. Cause I lost someone that's basically been there my whole life, and it's a big thing. It's a big deal. But we made it past. You know what I'm saying? We got our grades up again. So, you know, I feel like I'm a pretty good guy with high standards for himself and the people that he would have around him. I feel like, I'm try to be a solid dude. Try to be as real as I can be. But I graduated, and it's a big deal. You know, but it hits you sometimes, because I'm not usually the type of person that is celebrated as much, and because I've seen not a lot of people celebrating me, it's usually been that I don't celebrate myself either. But I've been trying to heal from all of that, right? Where does happiness come from? And it's just self love, right? You don't really need to have people to celebrate you, or it doesn't need to be you've been celebrated your entire life. But I recognize that it is still important to celebrate you. You know what I'm saying? Because you get tired of thugging it out. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's what life is about, though. You care about people, you show love, and you know, and you are deserving of love. So, and you should get love, and you're blessed if you get people that do that. But that's not the end of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because the first thing is you gotta love yourself. You gotta pat yourself in the back. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta ground yourself too. But I knew this was a big moment, so I've been trying to not undervalue my dubs. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to not undermine myself, because I have been undermined my entire life, and just recognizing that I deserve space, that I should take up space, and I should celebrate my dubs. I need to love myself loudly, and I need to recognize people that celebrate you loudly. You know what I'm saying? People that don't love you loudly, bro, they're not your peoples. They really ain't. But yeah, it's because I feel I just haven't processed it, so I just decided to sit down and just talk. Let me be my own listener. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a big deal, bro. Especially in graduation. I know, as someone that's pretty, I don't really have my parents here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really got peoples here. And, you know, I know a lot of people. I have a lot of acquaintances, but I don't just really let anyone in like that. Like, I'd consider, right now, I consider, two people that really know me, I feel like. And I'm not saying that I don't got peoples. I got peoples, but I got I got high standards. You know what I'm saying? So, and people be flaky anyway when you're in college, and you gotta be careful of who you give your energy to, bro. Like quality over quantity, 100%. But graduation it hit because you know when it's a big thing like that, you're supposed to be celebrated. And I was looking at other people in the graduation. They all got somebody in the audience, right? They all looking, um, they all looking back and shit. You're like, oh, they're my peoples. You get cheered on and shit. And in all honesty, being vulnerable and shit, I won that. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, uh, so it just kind of hits you because like your parents are 10,000 miles away. It's and it's not even like I was talking about. For me to even get here, I didn't really feel like I was believed in the first place 4 years ago when I started this process. You know what I'm saying? So it's all like very contradictory, but then again, it's like what I'm saying. So, but then you look at other people and like they all got someone in the audience. It's like and that kind of hits you. It's like damn. But all these things build character though. Yeah, bro. I don't really know what's the point of this. Like me mentioning the whole like I guess self love, right? Like believe in yourself, believe that you can achieve things, and you're blessed if you have people that celebrate your dubs. But just keep being good. If you don't have that right now, you will eventually have it because it's all about what you bring out to the world, right? So I'm gonna just keep doing good, bro. I'm gonna just keep having faith in me. I'm gonna just always dream big. Just keep grinding. Cause I was there for me. I guess that's all I have to say.